Hey, welcome guys. Welcome to another daily analysis. So if it's your first time viewing my channel or watching any of my content, do it to subscribe and also smash that notification icon. On this channel, I give only USDJPY analysis. So stick to the end of the video as I'll be giving my top-down analysis to know where we have our best entry for next week. Also, I'll be dropping a tool called the sWhat data where we track the institutional buyers to know where the institutional traders are likely to do next week. So like we said last week, we're expecting the market to give us a very nice push, kind of come test that fair looker before heading to the upside, because of we identified these zones of liquidity. We knew these zones were all liquidity, and like we said last week, we said this push right here has more of retail traders than there is more of institutional traders. As you can see, it is kind of illiquid and has more of retail liquidity than institutional liquidity. Just like you see here, you see this very nice push to the upside. This is telling us, okay, we have much money being pumped to the market, but in this move to the downside, it is illiquid, have more of retail liquidity, and we were sure that the market will want to come sweep those liquidity before heading to the downside, and the market did, but did not come to our points of entry. Just like I said, the market knows best. Always follow the trend. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend, and believe me, you win most of your trade. I'm telling you. So we got the shift from this zone right here. This is where we got that shift, the market shift. So on the lower time frame, the 1 hour and 15 minutes, we saw that the market gave us a pullback after we got that break. The market gave us a pullback after it got the break tested before heading to the upside. So that was a very nice buy opportunity. So without any much time, let's jump down to our top-down analysis. Let's clear the charts. Okay, starting on the weekly, what I was saying, let's mark up our zones. Let's mark up our zones to see where we have our nice projection for the week. We have this very nice zone right here, very pretty important zone. We also have this zone that the market is currently reacting to, this zone right here. So this is the zone we're expecting the market to come sweep, or we're expecting a break from this zone to the downside due to what we are seeing in the institutional perspective of the market. So last week the market gave us a very nice price action candle called the evening star, this candle right here. Let me make it more better. This candle right here give us an evening star. So we're expecting the market to give us this week. We expected this week. We're waiting and anticipating for this week the market to pull back to sweep all those liquidity, then head to the downside, which the market did, came to sweep those liquidity and is heading to the downside. So let's drop down on the daily to see where we have more interesting zones. So on the daily time frame, we have this zone right here, very, very important zone that is starting this new move. Just like we can see, let's put it on the line chart. We are currently on a very nice downtrend, right? Keep sweeping these lows, market keeps sweeping. So we are on a downtrend, right? Very nice downtrend, and the market has just shifted, giving us a very nice pattern, telling us, okay, I'm about to head to the downside. So dropping down on the 4 hour, what are we seeing? On the 4 hour, I'm seeing a very nice, interesting pattern called the head and shoulder. Everybody knows the head and shoulder. So if it's your first time or you are still new to the markets, go to video like the video I'll be adding to the end of this video. So go make sure you watch that video. So that's what we can see. We are seeing a head and shoulder, the head, the shoulder, then the head, then this shoulder right here, which the markets will continue to the downside. This is a very nice reversal pattern, guys. So the market is very much heading to the downside. So we want to benefit from this move. So for me, what I'm expecting for this coming week is the market to push down, though the market will want to give us a pullback before continuing to the downside. We want to see the markets kind of pull back a little, then continue to the downside, or the market can just continue to the downside. So this is what I'm anticipating. So let's go to the sWhat data to see where the institutional traders are doing. Okay, we can see the sWhat data that we have more long position, just like we can see here. Okay, we have more long position from the non-commercial, which are the banks, the brokers, hedge funds, than we have more of their shorts. So what this is telling us is that JPY is strong. That means these guys are adding a lot of short position on USDJPY, which is strengthening the JPY pair. So let's go over to, like we've seen, we have more shorting position from the institutional traders, telling us these guys are interested on the sell on USDJPY. So this is an edge for us. So let's drop down to the 1 hour to see where we have a much better entry. So on the 1 hour, you can see that we recently created a lower low here by sweeping out this low. You saw the sweep of this low right here. The market closed below this low, telling us, okay, sellers want to take price to the downside, continuing the downtrend. So we need to create a lower high to tell us that sellers want to go to the downside completely. So where am I expecting the market? Where do I want to jump in on the markets? So if we look here, we can see that the market is giving us a very nice fair value gap right here on the 1 hour, which I can see extend to this zone, this full zone right here. The market will want to come test this zone before heading to the downside. So this is where I'll be waiting for the market to come test for me to go to the downside. So going back to 4 hour to see that zone properly. Okay, so where am I looking for the projection? So this is what I'm expecting the market to give me this coming week. Let me say take the 50% of that zone, put my Excel, then I'll be holding, if I get triggered, I'll be holding down to this zone right here. So this is what I'm expecting the market to give me this week. Either the markets come to sweep this liquidity. Let's go back to the 1 hour. You can see we have this very nice liquidity over here. This is liquidity, right? So it's either the market comes to sweep the liquidity, then the market comes to sweep that liquidity, then give us a change of character, then boom, we come to this sell zone. Then we need to see a shift. Without we getting a shift, the market can still continue to trend. That's why I always love to follow the trend. Following the trend really makes things very easy for you, because it makes things clearer, makes things better for you. So follow the trend as much as you can. So to follow the trend, you need to understand market structure very, very well. So until we get that shift, then any pullback we get, then that will be where we'll be getting for our more entries, because we'll be setting a limit order here. But when we get a shift, then this is a confirmation that sellers want to take price much lower. Then we'll get in for more sell position to this downside. So for this week, this is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm anticipating. So if you find this video helpful, do well to give it a thumbs up. And also, if it's your first time viewing my channel, do well to smash that notification icon, subscribe. So whenever I drop a nice content like this, you will be the first person to get the content. So when next we meet again, I wish you guys a happy trading and peace out.